Hello, traders. It's E from MarketWizards.com. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Let's take a look at yesterday's sequence trading. Sequence trading implies rotations. There's never a direct straight line without pullbacks, without pushbacks. It's a tug of war, and one side will win for a while, and then there's another contra event, and then there's another push. And obviously, it's like a game of basketball, running back and forth, up and down the court, or tennis, hitting the ball. The other guy returns it or he doesn't. And trading's very similar. Same thing with boxing. You expect that you're going to get some body blows. That's the nature of the business. Early on, I know my levels. I know my big levels, especially the 937.5 level. I know that's an important level. I know 250 is an important level. This is part of the game, is understanding what I call market structure. Very important to have these ideas in your mind if you're going to trade a system like the one that I use. And I love Orbo, which is the opening range breakout. Starts right at the open in RTH, but there's trading after hours and before hours too, and over you're going to find opportunities there. But realistically, the best opportunities are going to be when the market is really moving, and there's a reason that the big boys are making it a directional move one way or the other. So for me, I sensed early on that we could go to a new low, but that it would probably stick. And I made those notations with a few traders, and I suggested that 925 is going to be our stop, and I'm expecting this to bounce, and we're going to at least take out that 126 level, and then we're going to probably rock and roll to the upside. And one of the reasons was because it was options X, and I just had that feeling that the shorts were going to get hammered. I did not know at that point it was going to go this far, but sequentially, once the trades start to unfold, then you know where your support pivots are, and you understand the game that is being played and who is getting played. And a chart that adds something else to it, first of all, you can see the stochastic pop up here. This is one of the reasons why I don't rely a lot on indicators. They just can lie, and you can see how this just kept on going and going, and without any kind of a pullback. So you can't rely too much on these. These are unreliable, in my opinion. I love moving averages, and you can see why I'm in my instincts were, okay, these are the levels. This has got to hold, and because we came back into the blue line, that's our slope line, and then once we're above the red and green line, you're not going down, and that's why as the day progressed, I kept on calling out the next targets and the next rotational areas that I thought were going to happen. And this was a psychology day. Once the shorts could not, our primary target, obviously, try to get to the 250s. And if we got there, make sure you're paid, because that's a big level. But the shorts couldn't undo that. And I felt at lunch, normally you'd expect a contra, but I said, I think they're going to jam it. And if so, then they're going to come up here and they're going to challenge yesterday's demon, which was 305. So now we start in the afternoon where this thing is just gyrating in here. And I'm saying, if the shorts can't undo 272s, we're going up, and we're probably going to go back and hit this 345 target I had, and then close out your trades by 330 or 369, whatever gets first, and then be done with it. Because it's, in my opinion, you don't need to be in the market all day. Here was a good example right here where I took a walk. If you have a good first thrust and already you have something in your pocket, this is where you want to protect it. So I take my walk, take some stress off my body, and I come back and I say, all right, let's Void cycle. Let's take a look. Let's observe. Let's orient. Let's decide. Let's act. Okay. Well, 50 has got to be support. As long as that holds, don't forget, we're also playing off of things like the open area and the settle area. All right, that's support. Until they break that, we're going up. So step by step is the way I like to trade. And this is an example of picking out areas of support and resistance and knowing the levels and packaging it all together with the psychology of an options expiration, killing shorty. So you're not going to nail it right every day, but you should be able to look at this as a business, and you should be able to look at this as an opportunity to use your skills and your knowledge and your courage and a little bit of capital and try to make it grow. My advice to especially the newer traders, get an education first before you throw away your money. If I can help you at all with your trade ideas, let me know. You know how to reach me through the contact button. Thanks for listening. Have yourself a wonderful day and be well.